Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Curly K Glam, and I am here today to bring you a quick wig review. Okay, so as you can see, I already have the wig on my head, which means it's not an unboxing, and that I was just too impatient to wait to do a review first before I actually wore the wig. But since I actually have worn the wig or am wearing the wig, I can actually give you a better reaction and description on what I think about this wig. And the wig that I'm coming to you today to show you is Outre Annie, and I have her in the color 1B, and this is Annie, and she is heat safe up to 400 degrees, and it's a quick weave. And like most standard half wigs, it has a long comb in the front and then a comb in the nape, and then she has the two adjustable straps. I did not adjust my adjustable strap, seeing as though I am part of the big head gang, and it was comfortable when I took her straight out of the pack. Like I said, I did get her in the 1B, and so from what I'm getting now, one thing I can say is that if you have on any blouse that has like a button in the back, make sure that you do not wear this wig, let alone any other wig, when you have that shirt on, because my hair has been getting caught on my button all day. I have a little button in the back of my dress. But Outre Annie comes in the colors 1, 1B, 2, 4, S1B30, S1B33, S1B burgundy, and S430. And those are just, the standard colors, and S is for street. I'm assuming, which I'm probably sure it is. But also, your half wigs can be worn two different ways. You can wear your half wig and then have a minimal leave out. And for this wig, all you would need to do is just simply blow dry your hair, and that's it. You wouldn't even need to even flatten your hair. Just blow dry your hair, and that's it. And it should blend perfectly with this. This texture is a yaki texture. It definitely mimics our natural hair blown out. And I know for some of you girls who do have long hair, if you want to give your hair a break and just wear this, and nobody will ever know. They'll think it's your real hair. And for my other girls who have been looking for kinky straight alternatives, I myself have been looking for the perfect kinky straight hair for a long time, and I have had a couple fails since then. But I did look up some reviews here on YouTube, and Outre Annie, Outre Test, and Outre Nisha were the top 3 synthetic units, I believe, that were for kinky, that were kinky straight, also along with a Friday night hair unit. I don't know the number, but I'm pretty sure if you look it up here on YouTube, you can find it. I love Outre Annie. She definitely does tangle in the back. I do not advise you to brush Outre Annie. Usually when you wear a unit that's not curly, because I love synthetic curly wigs, they tell you to, keep a paddle brush on hand, to brush out your curls. But this is one of those units that you do not want to brush out. Just keep your wide tooth comb on hand, and you can actually, maintain the wig that way. I definitely had a comb in my purse, and I was combing through Annie, on my free time when I felt like she just needed to be combed. I love wearing it as a flip over, because I just think it gives it more volume when it's swept to the side a little bit. And I also love wearing my half wigs. For those of us who don't like, or for those of you who don't like to blend your hair when you wear half wigs, you can always opt to use the headband method. I love the headband method. You can keep it back so you can see your edges a little bit, so it could be a little bit believable, and not actually have the headband all the way down on your forehead. But also, ladies, for those looking for wigs to work out in, get you a good half wig. Half wigs are very inexpensive, and especially half wigs such as Annie, or a synthetic curly wig. All you have to do is either put this in a bun or give it a little French braid and put a little tie on the end, and then get your workout on, girl, and then get you a headband. That way you don't have to worry about hair being in your face. You don't have to worry about wearing a hot wig, because it has a breathable cap and your hair will be able to breathe. You won't have to worry about sweating your hair out, if you have your hair done, or if your hair is loose underneath, you wouldn't have to worry about it. What else? I talked about tangling. I have not gotten that much shedding from this wig. I had a few strands every now and then, but like, you know, most hair, you detangle from the ends and then you work your way up. That way you don't, you know, yank all the hair out of the wig. But Outre is a very very, very, very dense unit, and it has a lot of hair. So if this is too big for you, you could just, you know, make sure that your flat iron is on low heat and not anything higher than 400, or else you will melt the hair. Even if you do curl this unit and you don't want to lose the texture, do not turn your heat tool all the way up to 400, because you will totally get rid of this texture and it will turn silky. If you want to maintain this texture, I say do it on about 100, no more than 200 if you want to keep this texture. It'll do just enough to, you know, get the ends and make them back like this, and you know, make it flowy again. Let me just give you a quick view of this unit. This is how long it comes on me. So I say that's about a good 18 inches on me, and I am 5'9", which is pretty tall. Here is the wig to the back. It stops about mid back on me. And this is how long it stops. And I think that's all I have for you guys today. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back with you with more videos. Be sweet, y'all. Deuces.